EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
And an Eagles first down.
To throw is Hurts. That's complete. Kylan Granson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 49ers' 48-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Phil King.
On first down, it's Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 31, here's second and 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Niners' 15-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And the Eagles are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
First down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Saquon. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Barkley. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Here's Hurts. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From his end zone, Purdy was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he'll get about 5. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And this is 3rd.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their
First and 10. Purdy exiting the pocket, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Purdy now on second down. Throw on the run is complete. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Open man, right side. He's got it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
First and 10.
Get set, Yellow. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Outside. Yellow.
Purdy gonna put it up again. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
A 42-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play, prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Right around shot.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Niners first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Right around shot. Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. A gain there of 20. First down, 49ers.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Short one there. Caught by Kittle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. 3rd and a yard.
Jason Kennard. A gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Here's Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You gotta think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Third and goal. It's Purdy. To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. You're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on first down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
And an Eagles first down.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On play action, Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. They'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
39-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and a yard at the 30-yard line.
2 minutes remain. in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd and a yard.
Great. Super, set. 180. Delta.
Here comes Barkley. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
They'll drop to throw. He'll find Smith working across the field. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Eagles first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Barkley. A short kick. Down to the 7. Here's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they...
It is brought in the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
It is 2nd down and 5.
Get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
14 yards.
Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
21.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
39-yard line.
Here comes second down.
Get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. The Niners will use their third and final timeout to talk things over before third down. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to win the game. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. We'll talk things over before third down.
For the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So a win here for the 49ers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.